Okay, it's Monday 23rd. Scuff day. I even tweeted about not trading today, and I kind of didn't follow my own sort of guidelines or own sort of advice. But not. I mean, still, $300 down. It's not the end of the world, realistically. What could have been better is not trading at all today and realizing that this is fucking disgusting, and the amount of news we had was indicative that I shouldn't have traded today. But I'll go over what I did do and what I did right and what I could have changed. So initially we had this push up, not taking out this high, and we had this big drop, not taking out this low either. So we're kind of in this weird limbo range. Big hourly fair value gap we disrespected, and also creating loads of bearish hourly fair value gaps as well. Now, the initial trade I took saw the sweep of liquidity, big push down, we ran this 5-minute imbalance, took short, rode it down to these lows. I wanted to really see these lows, but then we got reversed and stopped at break even, so first trade was positive. I'm up probably, I'm not sure, I wasn't sure, maybe $100 or something. And then, then it just goes skits. This needs to be recognized as this is not what market should look like, especially as some of these trades I took I thought really were A+ in terms of the model, but the only thing letting me down was the fact it was a fucking Monday with all this horrible news. We're in this hour fair value gap. We sweep this liquidity. Big push down, running all these imbalances. I take a stab short, targeting this low, and then the external low, noticing this low resistance liquidity, come down, don't sweep anything, reverse up, stopping me out. Second trade I took, now this is just a bad trade, the second one, because we didn't take that external high, but we took loads of internal liquidity. Again, big drop, all this low resistance, running these fair value gaps. Took a short again, reversed, and then that would be 2 losses stepping away. And then this trade is, I wasn't going to take this because I had my 2 losses, so I did break my rules, and this has kind of bit me in the arse here because I wouldn't have had this third loss, which I think was the big one as well, because I used more size. I think I was only down maybe $150. We swipe this liquidity in an area I expect to reject in this hourly with an SMT running this 1 minute. This is an A+ model in my opinion, but we expect to reject it. SMT, we swipe this liquidity, we have all this low resistance here. None of these lows got swiped. Take a stab short. I think I initially had it up here, then I reduced when we came, then I moved my stop lower when we dropped. Came down and then just reversed straight back up and stopped me out. So not mad about this trade at all. The only thing I'm mad about is, well, I'm not really mad at all, but the only thing I'm not good about this trade is the fact that it was the third loss and I should have stopped after 2. So I need to implement a rule that even if a trade is A+, this shit can still happen. And especially after I've already lost 2 trades. If I've already lost 2 trades, then the reason why that rule's in place to step away is because I'm most likely seeing something wrong, or it's not optimal market conditions. And in this case, it's not optimal market conditions. So the 2 losses to step away were valid. And I got bit, and then come up, swipe this, come down, and we don't even, we make equal lows here. So completely scuffed day. Come up, we don't even take out this high before going down and taking out the lows. So yeah, definitely a day not to trade. Definitely no for next time. If I see that kind of shit on Monday, I'm just not going to trade that at all. But it's not the end of the world. We'll have a better day tomorrow, and that's not in terms of making money, because we can still lose money tomorrow, but it's more the case of, I'm not going to break my rules. 2 losses stepping away, that really needs to be reinforced. Let's go over what's happening tomorrow. Okay, way more chill, basically no news. Okay, let's try and work out what price is going to do here. So I still do believe that the draw in a bigger time frame is this buy side level on NQ, with this internal buy side level as well, as we held this 4 hour. Here's my relevant sell side here and here, holding this 4 hour, pushing up 8 where's open here. Lots of buy side levels I want to see get taken out potentially tomorrow or a couple of days after. Another relevant sell side levels here. So what I'll potentially be looking for is a sweep of this and some sort of buy model up, or potentially a sweep of this and a buy model up. If we come down and sweep this, that I don't mind that, but it's just where we are in price. That's a big drop for what I think will happen, but obviously it can happen. These equal highs as well, so much so many buy side levels on NQ at the moment. Taking note of, we are holding this 15 minute. If this gets ran through, then we're definitely going to go higher. But just look at this. This is just fucking hell. This is just awful price action. See if the draw's the same on ES here. So yeah, note we do have these SMTs on ES on a bigger time frame, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna suddenly drop straight away, especially when the draw's higher on NQ. Also holding this 4 hour, relevant sell sides here and here. Here's my buy side. Market open is here. So it looks like we've actually taken out this high here. With this, there's an SMT. So that is something to note. And we do have a low here, which is also relevant. So kind of a mixed draw on ES because we have got this SMT in place, but I still believe that we're going to have a buy model, and NQ's, in my opinion, still very bullish. So we will see what happens. Here's my relevant buy side. Again, I want to see some sort of manipulation sweep of these lows to form a buy model up tomorrow morning. I think if we're going to head low, we might sweep buy side, this buy side, and potentially even this buy side before heading lower. Looking on NQ, if we were going to head lower, we are on this fair value gap SMT in this 15 minute. Kind of bullish. Sorry, kind of bearish until we run this 15. But I do think on a bigger time frame wise, we are still extremely bullish. So, yeah, I'll be paying close attention to this fair value gap. And on ES, we also have that same fair value gap here, which we're kind of running. Actually, I'm not going to mark it in because it's so scuffed. But yeah, that's my draw. So, yeah, not an amazing day today. Definitely could have reduced that loss a lot by not taking that third trade. And what would have been even worse, actually, is if that trade went through and won and made me money. That would have been actually worse, because then I would have had that bad habit, and I would have gone, oh, I actually made money. I actually, like, you know, saw that really good trade after those 2 losses. That was a good thing. No, that would have been really bad. So I'm kind of happy that it lost, so that I know that, you know, don't fucking break your rules. Like, just don't. So yeah, I got punished for the mistake, and that's how I'm gonna learn. I'm not gonna learn if I'm just making mistakes. I'm getting rewarded for them. So yeah, pretty quick one. It's quite late. And yeah, what I'm gonna try and do is stream tomorrow morning, and I might download this session and post that as like the morning session. I might do 2 sessions tomorrow. I need to write that down to make sure I remember to do that. Because I feel like if you could watch me trade live, like these charting sessions are good in the evening, but I feel like even better would be during the actual time, and then in the evening potentially going over what I did right and what I did wrong. So yeah, that's everything. And I will stream tomorrow.